Welcome, guys. Welcome. Hope everyone had a great trading day today. Welcome, guys. Welcome. Welcome. Let's go over the markets. All righty. Okay, so we had a great day today. All right, so the Dow was up. All right, Dow was up about 400 points up. S&P was down slightly. NASDAQ was down quite a bit. All right, so we'll keep an eye on the NASDAQ. And the Russell was up. All right, but overall, markets still holding fine. Big move in the Dow, guys. Look at this. Dow is almost near all-time highs on the Dow. All right, that is great news here. We know the Nas and the S&P has already broken the all-time highs, but the Dow is catching up really, really quickly here. All right, so great move in the Dow. And again, S&P, we are trading at new highs, all-time highs on the S&P, NASDAQ. VIX is still hanging around at 16, all right, 1683 here on the VIX. We do need the VIX to keep coming down, all right. Sectors are doing good, right? We have all the sectors are up except for two. Tech is still our leading sector. All right, so great news for equities, stock boss traders, bull master traders. You guys should be all over this. The dollar did make a move lower, guys, broke this big support level here. The dollar came all the way down to about 96 and change, almost 95. All right, under 96. Have moved up a bit. All right, but still in trouble. That dollar index is really in trouble. If we break through that support right here, we could see where the dollar could move. Next support is not until about right here, about 89, and even lower, all right, to about 85, right? We're a long ways from that, but we are breaking a big support right here on the weekly time frame on the dollar index. Currently, the dollar is down. E-mini, Dow E-mini, S&P, all the E-minis are currently up. Okay. All right. Let's see here. VIX, like I said, VIX just holding at 1683. We're in the new month. All right, so we'd like to see the VIX calm on down. All right, get some red candles, and we could see this market really move. All right, the Mag 7, guys, Tesla is having some difficulty moving higher. All right, so Tesla here, it gapped down today with a red candle. We did a post on Tesla that's a concern with Tesla. We call the sell signal after this red candle right here. So Tesla is in trouble, right? So in order to go long Tesla, we got to get past resistance here, get some green candles. Otherwise, we're out of Tesla. Apple, all right, still no buy signal in Apple. The last buy signal was last year. But we do have some green candles coming in here. So we'll see if we get a buy signal. That will be great. Would be great on Apple. Amazon is holding. Google gave a buy signal. This is good news for Google, right? So a buy signal here on Google. We are in the markup phase. Buy signal here. We look to test resistance here. Microsoft, guys, buy signal here, continuing to move higher. Right, nice price action there on Microsoft. Meta, Facebook reached its target right here. Again, all-time highs right here, and looking to continue to move higher. Hopefully, we can break through that resistance here. We do have purple support and resistance, so I'll keep an eye on that. And NVIDIA, guys, really doing well. Broke out all-time highs. Retraced a bit today, but still holding all green candles. Okay, NASDAQ was down. All right, NASDAQ was down almost 1%, 166 points down. That's a big point down day for the NASDAQ. So that affected the Magnificent Seven stocks. That's why we're seeing Just intraday, a bit of a pullback in NVIDIA, but it's holding fine, all green candle. If we get a bounce tomorrow, we could see NVIDIA keep moving higher. All right. Again, Tesla, guys, a lot of work with Tesla. It has to be done in order to see Tesla moving again. It basically has to get back up above 366. Currently, it's at 300. All right, so 66 points. It's got to get up before we can even call a buy signal again. Okay, we've introduced the 240 as far as the indexes, guys. We are moving higher. We are how can I put this? We are getting extended. Okay, so if you guys look at the daily time frame here, now this is the Dow. Just to give you guys an example, let's look at the daily time frame on the S&P. So daily time frame, we'll get back to the Dow in a minute. On the daily time frame, we are getting extended here. We are getting past resistance, and we are late in the season for buying. All right, so what we have done is we've introduced the 240 so that if sellers come in like this here, if you guys notice here, you see these sellers coming in here on the 240, right, will give us sell signal. So if we get sellers come in on the 240, will give a sell signal to get out of the markets rather than waiting for the daily time frame. We wait for the daily time frame, might be too late. Okay. All right, so we'll try to just protect some trades, protect some capital by getting out early on the 240 because we are getting extended, right? So we are in July, right? In July, August, September, usually bad. These are bad months historically, right? Those are very bearish months. So we are making new highs. If sellers come in quickly like this here, we'll know that on the 240. Okay, so that's why we're bringing in the 240 right now to kind of get out quicker. Let's put it that way in the markets. Okay, so the Dow, guys, on the Dow 240, we have a buy signal here on the 240. All right, and here we are testing resistance here. Again, if we get sell signals on the 240 like here, right, we'll get out. Okay, so that'll be an early warning, right? Let's think of this like a cautionary light to get out. On the daily time frame, we'll still keep our daily here. Daily time frame, we look really good here, looking to break through resistance right here. All right, if we break through, now the Dow will join the S&P and the Nasdaq. Okay, as far as in all-time high territory. Okay. The Dow on the weekly time frame looks really good here on the weekly time frame, very close to breaking resistance there. And monthly time frame, same thing. Okay, so Dow 240 daily, weekly, and monthly. All right. On the S&P, same thing, guys. We are breaking resistance. We have a buy signal here, breaking resistance. We do have purpose, support, and resistance. We need to pay attention to that. We are overbought. Anytime we see purpose, support, and resistance, we are overbought. All right, so we've gotten past resistance, all-time high territory. Keep an eye on that. If we get a sell signal on the 240, we'll call it a sell on the equity markets. Okay, on the daily time frame, we look good. We're breaking resistance here on the S&P. Weekly time frame, buy signal here on the weekly, guys, on the weekly time frame, and we are breaking out there. Monthly time frame here, breaking out. On the Nasdaq, same thing, guys. On the 240, we have a buy signal here. Purpose, support, and resistance. That's a concern there. Okay, that's why we've moved this to the 240. Again, if sellers come in, and we'll see this sometimes, guys, we'll make big push higher, break through that resistance, all right, get everyone in, and then sellers come in heavy. So I will keep an eye on that Purple support and resistance overbought. NASDAQ on the daily looks good. Weekly looks good with a buy signal here on the weekly as it breaks through resistance. Monthly time frame here, we are breaking out here. The Russell, we do have a buy signal. Finally have a buy signal on the Russell, guys. That came in yesterday. All right. On the 240 right here. And on the daily here, buy signal here. Good price action holding nicely there. And on the weekly time frame, holding firm. No buy signal on the weekly time frame on the Russell. And on the monthly time frame, looks good right here. So Russell looks good. Bitcoin, guys, we talked about Bitcoin. All right, our sell signal came in on Bitcoin right at 99. Previous buy signal came in at 94. We have a sell signal. All right, be careful here. We're not long Bitcoin. We have a sell signal. We should be out on the daily time frame. All right, Bitcoin is struggling here to break through that resistance. Resistance here is at 110, 111. All right, currently it's at 105. So it's right now it's failing to break through that resistance. We're going to bring in support right here. All right, so we are trading within support and resistance here. Support here, it's where the previous buy signal closed. Here is your high, so it's cut between right here. No trades yet. Okay, so it's cut between support and resistance, similar to here. So it needs to either break to the upside or break to the downside, or it might consolidate for now. Okay, nothing there. Weekly time frame, same thing. Gold, guys, gold is pulling back a bit, but still holding. Silver made a big move, still holding above resistance. Crude oil, nothing here. All right, not tradable, right? Trading within a range of 77. Let's call it 80, right? So 80 is about, right? Yeah, let's call it 70, yeah, 80. And then support is at about 53 right here. So nice range here, not tradable. Bonds, guys, pull back. All right, the TLT pull back a bit, but still holding. If we can get the TLT to this area here, we could perhaps get a buy signal on bonds. Okay, as the TLT moves higher, your rates, right, car loans, mortgage rates will go lower. All right, so we wanted to keep moving higher. Good for lower rates. The dollar, we talked about the dollar, guys. Dollar is breaking to the downside. That's not good. All right, we took some shorts, send out some short alerts. All right, there are some pairs that are doing fairly well. We missed the first round of buying because of all of that consolidation in Forex. But if you guys caught it, good job. So the dollar on the daily, dollar on the weekly, you guys can see the dollar breaking down here. And let's see here. All right, next support on the dollar, as I mentioned, is about 89.90 right here, and then bigger support further down. But let's hold it to support right here. Let's see what it does. Dollar is in trouble though, guys, right now. Okay, monthly time frame, same thing here. Pound yen, all right, moving up nicely here. So we've seen some improved movement in Forex because of the yen and because of the movement in the dollar pairs. Okay, current positions. Let's go through current positions in Monster Scalper. We do have some shorts. We'll go through those shorts, see if they're holding. Forex is improving, but still be careful with that market. The number one market right now is still equities. Okay, see all that blue in here, guys? Right, stocks are still moving up. That's the number one market right now. All right, on the 60-minute time frame, all right, New Zealand CAD, buy signal here, holding firm. Euro yen, that gave a sell signal, so still choppy. We're looking for a breakout, so be careful. Euro CAD, buy signal here, we're looking to break out. And that's reaccumulation right here. All righty. All right, mark down, mark up, reaccumulation right here. On the 240, we do have some longs on the 240. All right, EURTRY, I think this is still trading well. All right, great trade going here. Got past this purple support and resistance. Look at that, right? So buy signal here, got past purple support and resistance here, here, and here. All right, so keeps moving higher, right? Breaking new highs, right? Getting past this resistance level. Good job here. Very choppy in here, but really starting to trade well. EURTRY, Euro Turkish pair doing really well. Swiss yen, all right, this one is really starting to perform well. Buy signal here on a break of this resistance here, guys. Green candles trading well. Swiss yen, pound yen, that give us sell signals. Buy signal here. All right, sell signal to get out. Red candle, we should be out. Pound yen, still consolidating a bit, moving higher, but still tough trading there on the 240. So we'll need to close that. Euro Aussie, all right, buy signal here, holding. Euro CAD, buy signal here. Good trade going here with Euro CAD. Nice trade here. EUR HKD, another good trade. Buy signal here. Moving up nicely here. Euro NOK. All right, so buy signal here. Good price action. Moving up nicely there. Euro SGD, another good trade. Buy signal here. Moving up. So the Euro pair is doing well. Euro dollar, guys. Buy signal here. All green candles moving higher there. So Euro pairs doing really, really well. On the 240, in Monster Scalper, okay? All right, first time we've had shorts in a while. Let's take a look. So these are dollar shorts on the 60-minute time frame. Let's take a look here. They're currently up, so they might have closed. Let's take a look. So USD CZK, all right, USD CZK, sell short signal here, still holding. EUR NOK, that trade closed here. All right, so sold short, buy to cover. USD CNH, sold short, buy to cover. Still, look at this trade. Still choppy here, guys, so be careful. USD SGD, so short here. I think it was right in here. Green candle, buy to cover. Dollar CAD, so short here, buy to cover. And on the 240, so we might have missed the trades on the 240. We've got a couple, 3 here, so let's take a look. So like this one here, USD CZK, really good trade here. So it's very choppy on the 60, but the 240, they're moving there. All right, USD SGD, so short here. I think we called it somewhere in here. All right, moving down nicely here. USD, CNH, so short. All right, we need that to come on down. USD, NOK, so short here. White candles coming in here. Let's close that, okay? But I'll show you guys what's going on in Monster Scalper on the dollar shorts on the 240. They're great shorts going on, okay? So hopefully you guys caught it. We waited because of the choppiness in the market, right? We've been very conservative. But if you guys got in, those of you who got in, good job. Okay. Current positions in Stock Boss. Let's take a look at those. All right, we'll go through this quickly. Stock Boss, the symbol will be on your left here. All right, if it's a green candle, we'll continue to hold. Symbol is here. Price action will be here. Green candles will continue to hold the alert. Red candle, that's a sell signal. White arrow, sell signal. If we get a white candle, guys, right now, we'll hold it, okay? All right, so green candles here, good job here. Mark down, mark up, buy signal here. Our target, first target on this trade here is right about, let's call it here, okay? So AMTX, good trading going there. All right, all green candles is what we want to see. Good job. All right, ECVT, gap down with a red candle, right? Close this trade, please. Holding, holding, holding. All green candles, what we want to see. Good job. All right, market still healthy, guys. We are breaking new highs. ZGN, buy signal here. Sell signal, close the trade. Buy signal came in at $8.07. Sell signal, $8.35. Close the trade, please. Holding. EC, guys, red candle here. Close the trade, please. So red candles, close the trade. Sell signal, close the trade. WTI, red candles here. Let's close that. White candles we can hold for now. ALT, gap down. All right, that's too bad here. Gap down, nothing you can do about this, guys. So gap down from 757, gap down at closed at 423, close the trade. Gap down at the open. All green candles, what we want to see here. White candles will continue to hold for now. FULC buy signal came in at $3.83. Closed today at 628. Close the trade, please. Good trade here. That's 100%. All right, that's holding. Holding. All right, VUZI buy signal, guys, came in at 249. Sell signal today, 2. So 249, 250 was the buy. 270 or so, 266, 270 was the close. DOUG close, buy signal came in at 196. Sell signal 244, close the trade. DOUG. And good job here. I don't think we went through Bull Master on Sunday, so we'll go through Bull Master this evening. ALLT sell signal. Buy signal here, $7. Closed 783. Remember, that's equities right now. That's your best market, guys. That's the easiest market to trade right now. Easiest. Not easy, easiest. EAF, guys, buy signal here, red candle, sell signal. We want to close the trade. We don't want this to happen. All right, so all right, I want to hold on. So close the trade there. All right, green candles, those are buyers, so we want to hold on to those buyers. OST, crazy, guys. Look at that. Buy signal totally collapsed in one day. Buy signal 283 went all the way up to $9. Guys, lots of selling came in on that stock. All right, so wow, what happened to this? We had another one early, was it last week? I think did the same thing. Be careful with these, okay? Nothing you can do about it, right? So if you're not watching it, I mean, every candle here is a day's worth of data. So it's been going up for several days in just one day. That's trading, guys. Sometimes this happens. Doesn't happen a lot, but boy, that hurts. To go from $9 to 13 cents in one day, that's hurt. That hurts. And let me take a look here. Where has this been? Take a look at the monthly. It's been much higher, but boy, look at that. Look at the weekly here. All right, crazy move. All right, so we'll close that. OST. All right. Green candles, what we want to see. All right. Good. All right. Now, Bull Master, let's go through Bull Master here. These are your large cap stocks. All right. These should hold much better here. CMP, good price action there. Good. There's a great long going in US 30, guys. Really good long going there. Capturing that move in the Dow. All green candles here. Good job so far. You guys get the idea. Even with the down day, these large cap stocks are holding. Good price action. Look at this. Even with the NASDAQ down, they're holding well. All right. All right. WING. This one closed. So the first one, we've gone about halfway down. 248 was the buy signal. 248, 249. Sell signal on WING came in at 333 today. Close the trade, please. That's a good trade there. Good price action. Not surprised by Bullmaster though. These large cap stocks should hold. It's these small cap stocks that are quick to turn around. Nice breakout there. So overall, good trading. Look at that. Look at that. All right, IRM give a sell signal. So the buy signal came in at $90.60, guys. Sell signal at 96.79. Close the trade, please. IRM there. All right, and that's it for Bull Master. We're not adding any stocks this evening. We might do that on Thursday, depending on how the market does. Okay. When we have any of the indexes are down, right? If the indexes are down for the day, I know the Dow is up, but if the indexes are down, guys, it's not a good idea to add positions on a down day. Okay. All right. Okay, the US 30. Let's take a look at the US 30 here. We got a great trade going here on the US 30 right here. All right, so if you guys caught this trade, great job here. That buy signal came in at 43,509. All right, trading here at 44,816. That's a lot of pips, guys. That's a good trade here, and that's the second decent trade on the 240. So mark down, mark up, bought here, sold here, bought here, sold here. So good trade going here. On the NAS 100, we had a buy signal here. Previous trade did really well. All right, give a sell signal. It's got to recapture support. So previous support becomes resistance. So we have to recapture. Let's move this here. Recapture. Right here, and then break resistance here to get another buy signal. All right. Right here. Okay, so it's got a recapture. We have a buy signal here, sell signal. All right. So bought on a break of resistance, sold on a break of support. Right. Previous resistance becomes support. Red candles here. It's got a recapture. That moving average, get back in here, break resistance to get another buy signal, okay? But US 30 looks really good, guys. Buy signal here, right? No red candles, no white candles. Purple support and resistance, but it's gotten past there. And good price action. Daily looks really good also, okay? No, we're not adding any alerts this evening in equities. Again, we'll look to see what the market does on Thursday. Remember, Friday is a holiday, right? So 4th of July in the U.S. here is a holiday. So markets will be closed on Friday. It looks like non-farm payroll might be moved. Normally it's on Friday. It looks like it's being moved to Thursday. Okay, so we will not go live. Normally we trade live on Fridays. Okay, so because of the holiday, we will not trade live. And the markets will be closed also. We'll resume the following Friday when we go live. Okay, so just be aware of that. So no trading, live trading on Friday. Markets will be closed on Friday for 4th of July holiday. Okay. All right. Let's run a scan here in Heat Seeker for Stock Boss Small Cap. So we've got about 83 stocks. That's healthy. That's really good for Stock Boss. Bull Master. Let's see here. Bull Master. And we've got 129. So 129 stocks in Bull Master. That's really good. Okay. But again, we'll wait on Thursday. We will have a class, a live stream on Thursday. Okay. Let's see here. Monster scalper. We are starting to see where we were starting to see some volatility, movement in Forex. All right, looks like we are starting to get back into some consolidation. But the dollar is moving. The dollar is moving lower. That helps for movement in Forex. And pound yen is moving, slowly moving higher. That helps also. We did have more volatility, but it's retraced in the last day or so. Okay. On the 240, we've got about, what's that, 60% movement, about 40% consolidation here. Okay, so we would like these numbers to come all the way down here. All right, you see that consolidation in here. The dollar, like the dollar index, is moving lower. All right, there is some decent trades. All right, but I'm still not trusting this market. All right, we've brought back Forex Dominator. We will not send out any alerts right now, but we will track it. Let's see here. So shorts on the 2-4 on the 60-minute. Be careful. That's turning around. You guys can see that buyers are coming in here, but be careful going long. Okay. On the 240, still sellers on the 240. It looks like those short positions could possibly close, but great shorts go in here. All right, so if you guys caught these, good job. All right, so USD CHF, great short go in here, and on the daily here. Okay, and on the daily, good short here. So Swiss yen short in Forex Dominator. Let's take a look at it here. Swiss dollar Swiss short. All right, right here, dollar Swiss short, good short going here on the daily time frame. Okay. So we'll bring out Forex Dominator just to see what's going on here. All right. As far as longs, euro dollar, we're already in that trade there. Euro dollar, euro ZAR, nothing there. EUR TRY, we're in that one already. EUR SGD, right? We call that one. EUR SEK, we're going to add it. Okay, so EUR SEK long on the 240. Okay, so here we are. We are breaking resistance. We are in the markup phase. This is a reaccumulation trade here. And we'll be done after this. Okay, so here we are, reaccumulation, buy signal. Here we are breaking resistance here on the 240 EUR SEK long, and we have buyers here on the daily. Okay, so buyers are coming in on the daily here, and we know the euro pairs, as far as Forex, that's the number one. Those are your number one trending pairs right now, the euro pairs. So EUR SEK, the euro dollar has gone already. We're in that one. TR, we're in that one. EUR SGD, we're in that one. Just added SEK. EUR NZD. We'll add EUR NZD. All right. Be careful though, guys. Lots of consolidation in that pair. The dollar time frame is breaking out. EURNOK, we're in that already. HKD, we're in that already. Euro pound, let's add euro pound. All right, buyers are here. Buy signal on the daily. Previous trade did really well, and we have a new buy signal that came in, and here we are. Buy signal here. We are breaking resistance, and this is reaccumulation trade. Here is your trend line, and giving us another trade here. Second opportunity to get in. EUR GBP. So as far as Forex, guys, I know the dollar is trying to break down. That trade is still choppy. You might find some opportunities on the 240 short, but the euro pairs long. That's your best trade right now in Forex. Okay. In particular, the 240, and then of course equities. With equities, sector is technology. That's your top sector. Okay, so always focus, guys, on where capital is going. Okay, so we can't trade everything, so find your spots. EUR AUD, we're in that already. Pound dollar. All right, and that's it. So EUR SEK right here. That's breaking out. EUR NZD. EUR NZD, let's find it. All right, EUR NZD buy signal is here. That's still fairly close to its buy signal. Buyers on the daily. And the last one, EUR Euro pound. Euro pound right here. Euro pound buy signal here breaking out. This one looks good too. All right, buyers here on the daily. Hold on. All right, buyers here on the daily, and that's breaking out. Okay. All right. So remember, guys, on Friday, we do not have, I'll remind you guys on Thursday, but we do not have live trading on Friday. This Friday, because of the holiday, markets will be closed on Friday. Non-farm payroll. So those of you who trade non-farm payroll, guys, I believe it's on Thursday. Okay, I believe it's on Thursday since the market is closed. Okay, all right. So be careful out there still with Forex. Things are improving. You guys saw that with the euro pairs. Okay, still the best trade is in equity stocks. Primarily Bullmaster. You'll find some opportunities in Stock Boss, small caps, but large caps are doing well. The Mag 7s are basically the Mag 2 right now. Okay, so we're gonna have two or three of the Magnificent 7 stocks that are really doing well. Okay, and Nvidia is doing well. Be careful with Tesla. No longer do we have a buy signal in Tesla. Okay, thanks guys. Take care. And tomorrow we'll have Q&A. So I'll see you guys tomorrow for Q&A. Same time. Take care.